Right now, I will make a video about how to trade stock Tesla. The guy who runs the Tesla is Elon Musk. He is very famous, very ambitious, also hardworking. And I just a little bit about myself. I am 10. I traded in the beginning. I traded stocks. I remember my first trade was McDonald. I made 2,500 in the first month. Then later, I gradually learned all the options, all the even all the definition of options. Eventually become an expert in traditional options. Then I traded binary options. I think a few years ago they are very popular. Have around 300 at least binary option brokers, and most of them they went to silence. Only a few right now still working like IQ. But even IQ, if you are very good, they will ban you. They will kick you out. So right now, so I gradually move to forex. Even for forex, I still trade the U.S. index, some gold, some oil. Even I choose Visa card, very few stocks. I recently found that Tesla is very volatile. So because I'm day trader, sometimes I also do the swing trading, long-term hold. Because when the market not moving too much for traders, we are not investor like Warren Buffett. We need to the market up and down a lot. The more volatile is good for us as long as we have risk management in place. So I want to share for current price action. I want to share how I will trade Tesla. Even I will, this is the plan for next week. Actually, this is my real trading plan, but I'm not written down yet. I do have in my mind already. I will write down to make it more workable. We can see this is the daily chart because I use my phone to record, so the screenshot maybe so sharp. I think you can still to see this is the daily chart. This is also on my cell phone, but I try to make this chart colorful, so I use different colors. Okay, we can see recently, yeah, this one even better. So I change the, yeah, maybe yes, this you can see more because I swing my phone to the change directions. We can see the high is close to little bit around 350. So this stock from 350 immediately dropped to below 284. The reason for this drop at that moment, a while ago, I think yes, around look like more than 1 month. Oh, yes, actually in January, around January 15th, if you look at the date, around January 15th, because they have no, this is not the report. This report I'm not sure. Then then go to another peak around 315. 315 is another peak. From 315 down to 270, down $34 in 1, 2, 3 in 4 days. The reason is because I read a report when the stock down 40, yes, $40, yes, $40 in 4 days, because they have 2 cars, their battery caught fire in Florida. They are the government were investigating that 2 accident about the battery. That's why the investor all lost their confidence. That's why they shut down this stock immediately down $40. Then from there, then continue because currently U.S. index already up a lot, from 2,400 up to close to 2,900 already, up to $500. So for this stock, it is not going up. It's actually moving down. The lowest point is recently below to 260, then bounce up to 294. Then last week, then went down to 263. But look like 263 is the support, is a strong support. So basically, when I trade, because I use MetaTrader 5, I use a forex broker, I use a high leverage, but the minimum position is 10 contract. So if go down to 263 again, I will buy it. The reason went down to 263 because they have another news. They mentioned Elon Musk went to the court. They will solve. I don't know what kind of issue. I never read that report. I only read that headline. They mentioned they will solve this issue in next 2 weeks. That's why they went down to 263, then bounced back to 274 last Friday. Look like that issue will be solved and positively have a positive effect on the stock. You see, this stock eventually, if they solve their battery problem, because right now they have mass production, this stock will shoot up to 340, 350, no problem, because it is so volatile. Because right now the US index, all the other stocks, they all up to around 20% from the lowest point a few months ago. So basically, if you look at the daily chart, around 260 is very safe to go in. So if next week I will find a good entry point, if around 265, 260, I will go in. Maybe because I at least need to open a position 10 contract. If we move $10, it's $100. So it's very easy money. So because this one is so volatile, because they trade on the news, so we need to have a risk capital for this trade. We cannot put all the equity in, maybe only use 5% at most. So this is my plan for next week for this volatile stock, because sometimes we need a volatile stock for the day trading, because otherwise you will be bored. Because the market never move, you cannot make money. But this one can move $10. You can easily make $100 in 1 day for one tiny position. Okay, this is my plan for next week. Hopefully, I can provide some useful information for other traders, for other traders have similar mind. But normally I trade forex, because forex is 24-hour market. But I also trade the US index and trade a little bit stocks, because stock is more predictable. It's more predictable. Especially for this one, I look at already reached the bottom. Right now is there's no way to go down, because every stock have a true value. Even they have battery issues. Even Elon Musk went to court a few days ago. Okay, this is my 2 cents for this stock. If you like to follow me and like my channel, please subscribe to my channel by hitting that subscribe button. In the near future, I will do more live trade, because I'm a professional trader for the past 10 years.